Yo, what up? It's your boy Blaze back with another video. I got a call the other day or GameStop that something had come in, and what this is right here is the poor man's Elite controller. But for $30 at the price point at it is, this is the best $30 I've ever spent, because it basically turns this into this. Now this thing costs $200. Shout out to my girlfriend. But this is $200, and this is probably the best controller ever made. You can tighten the sticks. The problems with the Xbox One controller I had was the sticks were always loose, dead zones. They addressed a lot of the stuff. There's a USB-C, they built-in battery, charging dock, all that. So this controller is awesome. But PlayStation, over the years, they've partnered up with Scuff. That was a $200 controller. Astro, $200 controller. So these things are expensive. But why Sony's releasing this at the end of the generation might tell you, son, maybe they're gonna, maybe the DualShock 5 will have paddles built in already, or maybe they'll include it in the box or something. It's just weird why they're releasing it so late. But so if you look at this port right here, this is, people never really use this port for nothing other than the 3.5mm jack. This port was basically for nothing, just to charge your controller. Like, nobody knows what this port really was used for. But so when I went to GameStop, there was a Sony rep there. I never really see Sony reps there, but I guess whatever he was doing, inventory or something, he was like real adamant, like, hey man, just make sure you read the directions. I'm like, yeah man, I'll read them, even though I never read the directions. And he was telling me, you know, make sure your controller's off, or else this is the device right here, it will not pick up on the controller. Make sure you shut off your controller. Anyway, you know, he's telling me read the direction. When you open the damn box, the first thing you see, read first. Like, they want to make sure you don't fuck this up. I don't know why, but this is the first thing you see. So what does this actually come with? Nothing. It comes with this piece right here, and it, like I said, it makes your controller into a, you know, you can be more competitive now. Like, this is a genius idea, man. And for $30, like I said, it's an OLED screen. The thing is, why he told me to read directions, I kind of understand now, because it's kind of finicky to get it in here. Like, let's see how this goes in here, but it is weird. Like, I don't want to break it. Maybe that's why they're worried people are going to break this shit. I have no idea, but yeah, it's kind of hard. Here we go. So yeah, it's not too hard, but once it gets in, it almost looks like it was meant to be there. Like, it doesn't look, you know, it doesn't bulge out when you hold it, dude. It is, I mean, when you hold it, it is perfect. Listen to these nice tactile clicky buttons, man. It just feels real nice. And you still have your 3.5mm, so you still plug in your headphones. You don't lose that. The only thing you will lose is it's going to be a little bit more heavier, which I prefer, but not too heavy. The battery life, I only used it for a couple hours. I didn't see any difference in battery. Maybe it does drain your battery a little bit more, but DualShock 4 sucked in terms of battery anyway. But when you keep it in your hand, man, it just, your two fingers rest so perfectly right here. It is like, it almost feels like it was built. It was like, this is not attached. This feels like it was there the whole time. It just feels perfect. There's zero input lag with this. I was drop shotting motherfuckers all day with this. There's just no input lag. So what you do, make sure your controller's off, right? You turn on your controller, obviously. You sync it. Then you'll see this pop up. Now you see right here, player 1. So you want to initiate it. What you do is hold it down. It has a like clicky button. Now you'll see it says circle and X. So if I want to make, say, a left paddle, I don't know, R1, and the right paddle square, right there, if I like that, R1 for the left, square for the right, I would just hold it, and now it syncs it. Now this profile saved. It's really simple. If I want to change it again, I hold it. Like I said, click it to what I want it. So let's say I want triangle and square, then I would hold it, and then it saves my profile. Really simple, man. And I can't explain to you, for $30, this changes everything, because people want to use DualShocks. These sticks are the best sticks when it comes to the concave, the tightness of the sticks. It is perfect. The Xbox One controller has loose sticks. It's like a, you know, it's like a little thigh. It's too loose. But with this, you can tighten it. You can tighten the Elite controller. But like I said, you're spending $200 to get sticks you like. But what this does, man, is changes everything. Like, I'm not saying, look, if you suck at competitive games, you're not going to be better, but it fucking sure helps when you can prone or drop down or jump and you don't got to let go of the sticks. See, when you're jumping, you're hitting X, and you're jumping, you're hitting circle. But this, I'm just hitting this. My hands are never leaving. It's just perfect. And listen to these buttons again. I can't explain. They just feel perfect. Satisfying to click. No input lag. When it comes to the weight, like I said, it's not too much heavier. It is a little bit heavier, but it's not too much heavier. Battery life, I only had it for a couple of hours, but I didn't see any difference in battery life. Like I said, these batteries don't last long, period. You can dim the light all you want, but they just don't last long. So yeah, man, I can't stress this enough. For $30, by the way, this comes out February 4th. You can pre-order it at bestbuy.com. Or you can check, maybe GameStop might give it to you if they, I don't know. They're cool. Like, the people at GameStop that I know, they're really cool with me. They always hook me up with shit like this early. But like I said, an OLED screen, you still got your 3.5mm headphone jack, and for $30, you basically get an Elite controller. I won't be taking this out too much because you've seen how it was to get it in. I'm not saying it's hard to get in. You feel worried that maybe it's gonna break, but it never does. And this thing is snug. It is not going nowhere. So, I mean, look at this thing. It's perfect. Look at it. It's perfect. It's seamless. It's tactile. It works. It just works for $30, man. So, yeah. I would definitely recommend you guys pick this up. You'll thank me later, trust me, because if you're like me, you've been through the Astro A50, the Scuff Vantage, the Nikon Revolution, Razer makes one. Basically, Sony's allowed everybody to make an Elite controller. To try to catch up to this guy, because Xbox said, look, we're just going to make our own, and this is quality. I mean, you guys might have had problems with the first one, but from the grips to everything else, the thing is quality. So anyway, but yeah, it's your boy Blaze, man. Please, when this comes out, February 4th, go pick it up, and I promise you, you'll thank me later. All right, it's your boy Blaze. Peace.